Okay, so in my last video, we saw that there was an issue that cropped up, and it was something that I was expecting, and I'll show you why in a few moments. But we had, when I did a remesh on this mandible, I ended up getting something like this. All right. Now, in this particular case, let's just Control Z. This was because I have holes in the mesh. Now, that was in this case intentional. I planned that way, but I have had situations where, depending on how something is processed, it might come to you where the mesh is non-manifold, where maybe it's an extraordinarily complex object and some normals are facing the wrong way. It's non-manifold. There might be multiple extra vertices or loose vertices or things of that nature. Or in this case, there's a hole in the mesh. Um, Normally, if you're processing things through ITK-Snap, as I have done, that's not really going to be an issue. But I think it is time to start addressing some of those items in this code. So for starters, we're going to keep it fairly simple, and we'll address this specific issue. Into this, I will integrate something that looks kind of like this. And basically, it's just saying that this particular object that'll be selected in that, within the primary script, um, will be toggled into edit mode. We'll select all the vertices, and then we're going to fill the holes. So that's pretty straightforward. Let's take a look and see how this works if I run it. And now we can see that that worked out fine. So now if I go back into this and I remesh, hopefully things work out just fine and dandy. And yes, they did. Now, in this case, I remeshed the wrong way and created more detail than I needed to. But the point is, I was able to successfully remesh after filling those holes. So in the next couple of videos, we'll start integrating this and some of the other things I talked about regarding making the mesh manifold, getting rid of doubles, and so forth.